And hello and welcome to another episode of the Infobotts. And this is episode number 55, and I am your host, author Frederick Fishman, and today and every day we are sponsored by me. So for links to all my books, apparel, and gear, go to my main Infobotts website at infobotts.com, spelled with 2 T's at the end, infobotts.com. You can also help us out and show your support by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/Infobotts Podcast. Okay, let's get started. All right, today we are going to talk about YouTube. And I have so many things to tell you about YouTube. I'm going to break this up into 2 segments. So parts 1 and 2. And today I'm going to give you part 1. Now, YouTube, as you all know, is a website for sharing videos. It was registered on February the 14th, 2005 by Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jawed Karim, 3 former employees of the American e-commerce company PayPal. They had the idea that ordinary people would enjoy sharing their home videos. The company is headquartered, by the way, in San Bruno, California, in Northern California. In that same year of 2005, Google launched its own effort to compete with the new fledgling YouTube by creating their own video sharing website. That effort failed, and they turned around and bought YouTube 1 year later in 2006 for $1.6 billion in Google stock. So congratulations, Steve, Chad, and Jawed. You are rich then and probably now. You all know YouTube, so there's no need for me to wax poetic about who YouTube is and what they do. But there are a few fascinating facts that you might be interested in hearing. Now, these facts are from data derived in July of 2020. So let's start by hearing a few interesting facts about YouTube. And like I said, this is part number 1. The very first YouTube was uploaded on April the 23rd, 2005. The total number of people who use YouTube now is 1.3 billion. 300 hours of video are uploaded to YouTube every minute. Almost 5 billion videos are watched on YouTube every single day. That's 5 billion videos. YouTube gets over 30 million visitors per day. In an average month, 8 out of 10 are 18 to 49 years old who watch YouTube. By 2025, half of the viewers under 32 will not subscribe to a paid TV service. 6 out of 10 people prefer online video platforms to live TV. The total number of hours of video watched on YouTube each month, the total number of hours is 3.25 billion hours. 10,113 YouTube videos have generated over 1 billion views. 80% of YouTube's views are from outside of the United States. The average number of mobile YouTube videos per day is 1 billion. The average mobile viewing session lasts more than 40 minutes. Female users, 38%. Male users, 62%. More than half of the YouTube views come from mobile devices. And so that is our part number 1 about YouTube, and I want to thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Infobotts Podcast. Please support our efforts here to bring you Infobotts by going to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Infobotts Podcast. And join us again for another episode of Infobotts. Bye-bye.